Hi, this is Dr. Doreste with the cranial release technique, back with another shorty video. And I just came back from a walk outside. It's 7:10 on Wednesday evening. Stopped in a store that my wife and I both know the women that work there, and we started talking. And they were asking me about this thing called cranial release. And I just happened to work in a store where there was a lot of mirrors, so I just had them stand in front of a mirror. And I asked them to look at their own eyes, and both of them knew one eye was small, one eye was low, ear was rotated, differences in the maxillary arches, differences in the jaw and the face. And then I explained to them how the 22 bones that make up the skull are there to protect the brain. And if these bones have misaligned and shifted, which is the one eye small, the one eye low, ear rotated, ear low, that cranial distortion is now going to cause stress at the brain. Very simple, very easy concept. They both seemed as if they understood. They both want to come in as patients. One's complaining of neck and shoulder. The other one's got something wrong with her ribs and her low back. And I guess they don't really understand until they come in and see me and I explain this deeper, get them on the table, that really the only thing I'm planning on doing with them is addressing the cranium. By addressing the cranium, by balancing the cranium, meaning aligning and restoring that primary respiratory mechanism, that breathing mechanism of the cranium, that then takes the stress off the dural membrane. That helps to align the vertebral column. That helps to reduce stress throughout the fascial system. It balances the musculoskeletal system. Everything gets changed from addressing the cranium with this 1-minute technique called cranial release. So it's going to be fun to see what happens. They're both in for quite a surprise because I was just thinking, I'm actually in practice now 40 years. It's hard to believe that, but it's more than 40 years at the moment. January was 40 years. And for the last 21, 22 years, I've been doing cranial release technique exclusively. And so you see this every time with every patient they come in, and people improve with cranial release. That's the key. We're doing this very gentle technique to balance the cranium, balance the brain, and improve health throughout the body, improve function. Thanks so much. That's all there is.